Hello there, everyone. welcome, welcome back. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Underrail. Oh man! In the last video, we visited Oculus, an organization that is gathering information on various groups and their activities. For reasons I'm not so sure about, honestly. Looks like they are trying to steer the direction of how things work, but I'm not quite sure to what end. It just popped in my head. They didn't tell me they're doing this for any particular reason. Maybe they're like the equivalent of the keepers in this game, in that they want to see all sides balanced against each other. I'm not sure. Well, in any case, we saw their impressive-looking monolith structure. We talked to them, we saw what they had for sale, and now, with that done, we are going to actually go and begin doing the DLC content today. So let's go ahead and get started with that, shall we? Let's go ahead and head back to Core City. And before we actually go to the docks to start that quest, we're going to first pick up some more batteries, because I want even more than just 16 of these. And I want to make sure I'm bringing only the things I want to bring with me when I head over here. I want to get a good feel for what my carry limit's going to be as I run around. My intention will be to maybe do one area in the DLC, but then I might come back over here to try to get more cash, because I would like to have our own real jet ski rather than relying on one of the junk jets that we're going to get from Aegis Incorporated. And the junk jets, first off, are not for sale yet because we actually have to start the DLC, and then I need to figure out how much money it's going to be to buy the plasma charger. I think is the one I want. I want one that has weapons on it, if I can get one of those. So that's going to be the plan. Alright, so first, we get some batteries from Halim. Hello, Halim. And, do I have anything you will buy? I have my old shield. We can sell that for some cash. And then I want batteries. Oh, hey, nice. Almost exactly on the dot there. Repair kits as well, Tim. How many of those do you have? 7 and 6. Are you buying another device? Okay, let's visit the other merchants very quick and see if they recycle their inventories. Oscar, you have not. That means Dercia has not as well. Okay, so what am I not bringing with me? I think I need all of what you see there. I want all those batteries. I think I want all these drugs as well. Oh, good, okay. I have a bunch of crap in my inventory that should be stored. You know what, everyone? I can do this actually off screen. I'll be right back. Hey everyone, okay, I'm almost all set. I'm just vendoring some stuff to Dercia because she's buying some firearms at the moment and she got her cash back. And then I think we will be off. Oh. Alphabet, of course, stands right in the way. Well, it's going to be a chance to look over our equipment. So, we're bringing our Grey Army Spec Ops helmet and a crowbar in case we need it. Obviously, you've seen all our equipment already. I decided to leave the MK3 grenades at home, and we're bringing our magnesium grenades with us. We're also taking along some nets, and I've got my EMP grenades, MK2s. Only 2 of them. I'm going to want to make more of these, or make MK3s at some point. Plenty of batteries for us, for our jet skis. Tons of medical supplies as well. Speaking of supplies, I probably should eat something. And that about sums it up, everyone. I think we're set. I also, as you can see, also got rid of quite a few of our keys, just to reduce clutter. And now we're going to head on down to the docks and see if we're allowed to join Aegis Incorporated. We may not be able to join them yet, but I think we'll be able to. If nothing else, we can say that we work for Cortec. So let's head on down to the docks. And head over to the area which I have not been in yet. Have we? No, we haven't explored all of Core City yet either, have we? We still have gangs here we want to defeat and so on. And all of Upper Underrail. So if we can't join these guys yet, we should be able to join them. Well, there'll be plenty of other stuff for us to do. We are ready for the Faceless. They make another assault, they all die. Before we talk to Aegis, let's look around here really quick. There they are, everyone. There are our jet skis. The Plasma Leviator will be the one I think we're going to go for. I think it was... Who was the person who asked? I think it was you, Jason, who asked for me to purchase that one. And that one looks nice. It's a sit-down one, so it'll probably have a little more stability. The Shark would also be good because of the missiles that I see that are on it. I think when it comes to look at the jet skis, the Devastator looks like one of the, I forget what they're called. There's these they're not bikes, but the Space Marines, there's like 2 Space Marines can fly around in this one strange, I call it strange because I was a Tyranid player, so I don't know what this is called, but a vehicle of some sort with one operating a gun and the other steering it. This looks somewhat similar to that. But it looks really clunky. I like the idea of this giant cannon on the front, but I don't like the look of the Devastator very much. I much prefer something a little more hip, like the Plasma Leviator or the Shark. These ones are actually, well, I guess the Shark is also a stand-up one. It might make more sense as wearing heavy armor to take the Plasma Leviator. And these ones I don't think are very thematic for Gabriel to use. So it'll be one of these two, and probably the Plasma. Especially if it shoots. That'd be nice. See, if it shoots and it uses my gun skill, it's not going to matter, I suppose. But we can't buy them yet. Their race shop is not open for business quite yet. The guard stops you. You notice a badge on his chest, an orange and black shield, the colors being vertically divided at the center. At the bottom, it reads, Aegis. Restricted area, sir. State your business. I was told you're going on an expedition to the Black Sea and needed some extra hands. He nods. You heard right. Do you have any combat experience? I've seen my fair share of combat. Yes. The guard nods. We are Aegis Incorporated, a security company from North Underrail. We've been hired to protect scientific personnel during an important expedition to the Black Sea. We need highly skilled and competent individuals with sufficient combat experience. Background in personal protection, station security, or similar is highly desirable, but not strictly necessary. If you are capable of effectively operating alone or as part of a small, specialized team, that will greatly improve your chances of being hired. I think it is needless to say that this line of work entails great danger, but in turn, know that the monetary compensation we offer will be quite appropriate. How does all this sound to you? Do you think you meet these requirements? Yes. Where do I apply? Good. Proceed down this ramp and talk with Chief Briggs. Do not wander around the dock. If you interfere with anyone's work, you will be promptly removed. Nod and leave. Nods as well. Alright. And there's Chief Briggs. You come up to two men having a conversation. They had better be ladle men. Yes, sir. I dig. I understand, sir. It won't happen again with these folks. No, I guarantee it. Swear on my sister Lily. Swearing on someone will not make you sound more convincing, ladle man. Results will. Yes, sir. I understand. Don't worry. These folks will be fine. With a freezing, austere expression, the man turns around to go elsewhere and sees you. A mere glance at him can't but make you feel that this is the type of person who reigns over every bit of land he sets foot on, no matter how small, insignificant, or someone else's it might be. And he is without a doubt the person you're looking for today. Who are you? Name's Gabriel. Why are you here, Gabriel? I was told you were hiring mercenaries for an expedition. I want to join. He scans you again, this time more intently, then crosses his arms. As flesh and machine interweave to the sound of mechanical motion, the chief continues. I don't know if I mentioned it, or I don't think we did with Gabriel, but Chief Briggs there was an accident, and half his body was badly burned and or crippled. I believe his left arm is robotic. You have been told where you'll be going, correct? The Black Sea is ruthless. It shows no mercy to the untrained and to the unprepared, both physically and mentally. I need only the most competent and most resilient people I can find. I need soldiers, to put it simply. Otherwise, you're of no use to this expedition. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I was up to the task. The rugged man behind the chief turns his head and observes you for a few moments. You read some kind of uncertainty on his face. Uncertainty about you, but you aren't able to gather the reason behind it. You have never seen that man before, but could it be that he's seen you? Convince me, then. Why should I hire you? Yeah, 2 is good. I think that's what I went with Garrett. This would be a good one, because we did that as well. We haven't really... Oh, well... No, we didn't fight the free drones, so that's not going to be an honest answer. That would be good. We're not going to do Persuade. Let's pick 3. I helped the Foundry Guard halt an invasion of aggressive creatures coming from their mine. Or better yet, I did it pretty much all on my own. And the largest of these creatures, the Beast, is now an empty shell after I flushed its life out with some hot liquid metal. I don't know a lot about local affairs, however. As soon as the chief turns around to speak to the man behind him, he finds the said to be already at attention. Overheard you speaking, sir. I want to confirm that this man here is talking about, one of the new laborers is from Foundry. He told me about what happened, with this beast. They had this, public appearance and the whole Foundry was there. It was hardcore, he told me. Philly the laborer, not in those words, though. Thank you, Letterman. Would that be all? Well, are you convinced? He looks at you for a second, then nods a few times. Yeah. I have yet to actually see you in action, but for now, I'm satisfied enough with what you and Ladleman have told me, for now. Alright, Gabriel, listen up. We, Aegis Incorporated, have been employed to protect a team of scientists from the University of Dis undertaking an expedition to the Black Sea, or as it's known by the locals, the Hell's Gut. The sea lies in a vast unexplored cavern where a technologically advanced community existed until 2.5 to 3 centuries ago. Say nothing. After this community was no more, nature reclaimed the sea. The resulting closed ecosystem has produced a large number of unique and aggressive species which, in tandem with pirates and other inhabitants who have settled in various parts of the region, currently pose the largest threats to the expeditionary staff. In addition to that, remnants of this community's defensive systems could still be online, which adds another layer of danger we have to account for. This is just a brief summary. You will receive the full briefing should you choose to join the expedition, in which case, these are the options regarding your duties as a sec trooper. Either you will be assigned to basic camp security, to an escort team, or to a recovery team. Given your experience, the last 2 options are more probable, but I will have to decide once we return to the camp. I didn't get the impression there was a camp already. We had set up our camp 2 weeks ago. We've returned here for supplies and additional staff. Will I be able to return to Core City before the expedition is over? If necessary. Most of your duties should not require any trips outside of the Black Sea, however. Let's discuss payment. Your payment will largely depend on the task you will be performing. Guard duty payment ranges from 50 to 100 charons per day. The average is around 7 per hour. Escort and recovery duties are paid double or triple that, depending upon a range of factors. What do you mean by escort and recovery? Escort teams escort scientific personnel to certain locations to protect them while they perform their work there. Recovery teams work independently, operating in areas unsafe for scientific personnel, like abandoned facilities and other establishments, with the task of recovering items of interest, technological equipment, armament, personal items, various samples, etc. Or, as I like to call these recovery teams, scavenger teams. Yeah. He glances at Ladleman. Be quiet. Therefore, he glances again at Ladleman before fixating on you. The exact payment depends on the area of operation and danger involved. Superior performance might also induce considerable bonuses to previously mentioned figures. What do you... Oh, well... So, for the rest of this stuff, we're not going to be told. Just why? Why would he tell us, someone he's just met? We're not going to question him. We might not need to know the type of people that they're researching. It'll be provided to us on a need-to-know basis. We've already asked this. I've heard all I need to know. I'm in. When are we leaving for the camp? Very good. Welcome aboard. Consider yourself a security trooper for the duration of this expedition. You will receive your gear as soon as we return to the camp. There, you will also be introduced to the rest of the staff, as well as to Professor Oldfield himself. Ladleman, what is our status? Sir? How much longer before we are able to return to the camp? Oh, yeah. We're almost done loading the medical supplies, sir. We've got, I think... He looks at his mobile computer. Yeah, frozen meat and power cell crates, and yeah, most electronic equipment Marcus requested still remains to be loaded. And that's it. Yup, I'd say we'll be ready in 1 hour or so, sir. Very good, very good. He nods a few times. That is faster than I thought. Very good. You heard it. If you have anything else to do before we set sail, now is the time. Do not be late. I don't have anything important left to do. I'll wait here until the crates have been loaded up. He nods. Very well. You'll be notified when that happens. I have other things to attend to in the meantime. Ah, I miss this music. At last you step onto dry land, but your eyes see little of it. They've been enthralled by the cavernous firmament doming over you. You gaze upon the stalactite constellations decorated with dangling roots, gleaming crystal, and numerous bat colonies. These stalactites unmistakably insulate their arbitration over the sea and the land below them, for death from above, while pretty much omnipresent in subterranean life, has a significantly more acute, supreme, and inescapably terrifying presence here than anywhere else you've ever been before. This realization pierces you mentally, not unlike one of those speleothemic spears could physically. Life underground comes with a plethora of phobias, but this vast place evokes a uniquely crushing, creeping, choking feeling of smallness and utter insignificance in the grand scheme of things. And it is only being exasperated by the many sounds violently colliding in this open space. Those of air currents, restless waters, and wild yet unseen life, all the while reverberating deeply and rhythmically, as though all of them are combining into one singular heartbeat of the cavern itself. Somewhere out there, in the far distance, you can almost hear the faint but distinct sounds of drums and horns, the prime instruments of the underture of this expeditionary play whose next act has just begun. A voice grounds you. Ah, welcome to Hell's Gut. Hope you brought some light clothes, Gabriel, because it's dominating hot in here. He collects the sweat from his forehead with a handkerchief and squeezes it to the side. Yeah. Chief Briggs turns to the two of you after ending the conversation with the other man. Ladleman, after the laborers have unloaded everything from the boats, show them to their tents. And make sure Marcus receives the equipment he requested as soon as possible. Medical tent as well. Yes, yes, sir. As you command. You, Gabriel, the tent you will be sleeping in is just ahead. The first one to the left, opposite the kitchen. Unpack your things and meet me at Professor Oldfield's tent as soon as you've done so. It's a small tent just past yours, also on the left side. Yes, sir. He nods and turns to Lettleman. And if you see Yahota, tell her to meet me in my tent in about 20 or so minutes. I want her full report on what's been happening in my absence. Yes, yes, sir. I will, sir. That is all. Carry on with your tasks. Alright, everyone. Welcome to our new home. Let's go ahead and get some of our gear stored. We'll have time to look at the camp a little bit later. A heads up, and there's going to be some spoiler stuff here that I'm going to mention. You are on a timer for this DLC content. You can still beat the content if you don't finish it under the limit. However, you will lose access to Aegis Incorporated if you take too long. Let's think here. Let's leave our caltrops behind. We'll take only a handful of nets with us. I won't need all the batteries with me right away. We can store some of these supplies. Store this. We'll store some of our juice. Oh, what the heck? I don't need human brains. I didn't even realize I was carrying those. Okay, everything else stays with us. These are really going to annoy me. I hate that I picked them up. Appears. The chief notices you enter. Promising enough. Speak of the devil, our new sect trooper. The older man fixes his glasses before inviting you further in. Do come in. Gabriel, was it? Come in. I'm Edward Oldfield, professor of the Supercorporation history at the University of Dis. Also, the man responsible for this whole expedition. Or so I've been told. A smile peeks through his mustache. Pleased to meet you, Professor. Likewise. Welcome to the camp. Right then. Forgive me, but we will have to get straight to the point. Gabriel, Chief Briggs and I has just been discussing you, and we've come to the conclusion that a person with your expertise and skill set would be best assigned to one of the recovery teams. He moves his glasses and proceeds to wipe them clean. For this, you will also have to thank Mr. Lettleman for backing your story. His extensive insight into many of the happenings south of Core City is one of the reasons why we've hired the man in the first place. Isn't that right, Chief? Yes, Professor, you are correct. Even though he has proven to be one of the most difficult men I have had the misfortune to work with. Oh, the man is just free-spirited. He is something else, Professor, certainly. But let us not keep Gabriel idle. Yes, therefore, we feel you'd produce far better results in the field rather than, say, being assigned to mere guard duty. He inspects the just wiped lenses. Satisfied with the result, he puts his glasses back on. Well, what do you say? I have no objections, Professor. Actually, we'll just nod. We'll be a bit intimidating. That is excellent, excellent. In fact, your first mission might just be around the corner. For while Chief Briggs has been away, we made a breakthrough discovery. We've been stuck in the mud for far too long, but goodness me, this will propel us forward like nothing else we've done here so far. And that is precisely the reason why I've summoned you here so quickly, Richard. That's good news. So Sigurd has finally managed to recover some useful data from the NPCs that were recently discovered? Exactly, and it turned out to be just the thing we were searching for. This is not good news, Richard. These are magnificent news. Magnificent. As soon as Sigurd compiles all the data he's collected so far, he will bring it right. A gust of air passes over your shoulder, disturbing the top papers that are on the professor's desk. A spindly woman enters the tent, her movements so light you weren't even able to hear her footsteps. What follows her is the sound of a shrieking siren. Yahota? Sir, we have a large number of vessels approaching the island from multiple directions. Pirates? Negative. Natives. Some of them are approaching straight from the north, some from the west, but it seems the largest part of their forces are trying to go around to the east and land at the southeastern beach. There's a lot of them, sir. A lot of fragging savages. I tried contacting you over the comm, but you didn't respond. He inspects his communicator. My battery must have died. After taking a deep breath, Professor interjects. It was only a matter of time. Reckon there's another way to settle this, Richard? Only through superior firepower, Professor. Yehuda, take teams 1, 4, and 5 and fortify the beach. 2 and 3 will control the dock choke. The rest will defend the camp. If the assault proves too strong, withdraw to the keep and meet up with the Team 7, which will be defending the northern side, and establish interlocking fire with their position. Take Gabriel with you as well. She scans you from this tip to toe. This one? Yeah. This one. Professor? Professor, you move to Marcus's tent. It's safer. This one is too close to the shore. Yes, right away. You two, you have your orders. Move out, on the double. Affirmative, sir. She looks at you. You, follow me. Time for the test if you're going to be able to handle the content out here. And we're going to do a quick save. I think the game auto-saves when the combat starts up ahead, but just in case. We're going to do something a little different this time. We're going to set up near Yehuda. Ah, I missed this music. Let's also quick save again. Oh, and darn it. Do I have time? No. Oh, I didn't bring any with me? I left them all in my... Okay. I should have brought some caltrops with me. The first of many native attacks here, everyone. That's not good. That was an immediate crit on that poor sec trooper. Another critical hit on another sec trooper. If I run out there, we're gonna be hit by everything. But you live only once. Throwing a flashbang is pretty much useless. Because the Aegis sec troopers will immediately fire on them and break the incapacitation. Nice, they're fighting over here as well. The last time with Garrett, I kind of stayed in the center, or on the right-hand side, believing that to be the side that was weaker. But if we... How can I describe this? If I am over there, Yehuda, who loves charging up into the exact position you see her in at the moment, loves getting herself killed. It's her favorite thing to do. That'll be a net. Since we're netted, we might as well throw a grenade. And then we will do some inventory swapping. You will eventually begin fighting tougher and tougher enemies from the... I can't pronounce it. Somubarian forces. Oh, I like that he laughed at being, at the miss. Let's think here. Let's grab a jumping bean. I should probably wait around to attack him, since he's still stunned at this moment. Let's move up and shout. I don't think that angered anyone in Aegis Incorporated. $650. That must have been Yehota who did that. Oh, he's free. I thought he would not be. That's a lot of sledgehammer, guys. Let's, heal. And I think we'll throw a net at one of them. And that's the best I can do. I guess we can also charge our sledgehammer again. Oh, right, they have aim shot. That's why they're getting all those crits. The good news is that by us doing this, we're going to stop all the other Aegis Incorporated troops from getting hit. The bad news is that we are going to get badly beat up. Maybe this was a giant mistake. We'll find out in a few more minutes. Oh yeah, looks like we're gonna die. We cannot take the amount of damage we're taking. So we have to heal the poison. But that's all I can do. Adrenaline. Oh, I should have. Oh no, because we were netted. Oh, nice, nice. Leper poison increases the amount of mechanical damage that we take for a bit. The sledgehammer guy might be able to kill us, and we have to cure this poison as well. Actually, it's not going to matter. I think when our turn activates, we'll take so much poison damage, we're dead. Alright, that's it! So I can't run in, so we have to try this again. Good to know. Even with my super equipment, I can't take that much damage. It also means I now realize that one area in the game later on. I was hoping I could just slaughter all of the natives in this one area, but it's not gonna happen. And Yehota has just gotten herself killed. Let's move up to take the jumping bean, take some morphine. I should have used our shield as well. So we'll just hang around here and run interference if the natives decide to charge up towards our current, the position of where the Aegis Incorporated people are. Like this guy right here in front of us. If he's somehow still alive after being hit with all this fire, we'll get him. Or we won't because we're entangled. Okay. Well, that sucks. Why don't we put on... I guess we should throw... we can't even make it down now. It's... Oh, I forgot I have Aegis. I should have probably had that. Though I still think we would take too much damage in the end. Well, so far, no one's getting that much closer to the Aegis Incorporated troops. So I guess we'll still hang around here. Our morphine just expired. Must be some battles going on this side. Oh, I see aim shots aimed at us. Yeah, okay, so they're coming up. They're attacking this side. They're trying to flank Aegis Incorporated. So I guess in the future, I will stay on this side, just like I had done with Gabriel, because they've got this side covered. If I just charge in, I will be singled out, and my morphine's now expired. We'll hang around here. So let's talk about the poisons that we're seeing these savages using. Heartbreak Poison does a little bit of damage over time, but once it ends, you take a massive amount of damage. It'll be... Oh, Crippling Strike. Oh good, thank goodness our armor just blocked it. It will be quite significant. Especially if you have like 5 stacks of it. Holy crap. You guys should focus on this side, not on the side where I'm... See, this is a complaint I have about the game, is that because I can't control Aegis Incorporated, their AI is pretty stupid. They're attacking people that they shouldn't be worried about, because I'm here. Of course, I do only have a 77% chance to hit them. don't really want to use adrenaline. Ooh, I heard someone die. There's no way that one guy up there is living. Oh, another net. Wow, there's a lot of them even in this first round. They're not using poison shots against us for some reason. Aw, come on! It's everyone else I want you to shoot, not the people who are within range of me being able to hit them. I guess we should heal. How much am I down? Yeah, this right flank, I need to be on that side to do the most good. A lot of the drugs that you see these guys using, they're very powerful for a few turns. But when the effects expire, it will leave them all very weak afterwards. But you have to basically get past 2 or 3 rounds of them being incredibly good at whatever it is they're going to do. Well, so much for us doing anything. So I can't intimidate. We can probably get a grenade up here, though, and throw it. Remember that we are using, we're wearing that helmet, so we'll be protected from it. Nice. Nice. I don't mind Yahota going after people who are stunned. Now that guy, though, is a jerk. You better be able to kill that guy. And of course he can't. Alright, so let's... Sprint still on cooldown. We'll use Aegis. There's their archers. We'll hope that they can kill this one sword guy as we kill this one and then charge them over there. Oops, there's another someone coming from this side. Blinding poison. That lowers our perception, if I recall correctly. Which I don't care about whatsoever. But we don't want to take all of this bio damage. Do we have any iron gut? I do. quite reach that guy. Let's have our movement, and then cure some of that poison damage. And then can I recharge? I just don't have the AP. Oh, that was dumb. I should have moved a little bit. We had some action points. Oh, they all have nets. Okay. Oh, we might still die. Oh no! I'm too far up. So I can't move. Let's get... Oh, I'm out of nets. I suppose we'll throw some fire. Cure the poison. And thankfully our vest is going to start healing us. You're kidding me! There is nothing I can do. We're gonna be, I think, constantly netted, aren't we? Well, we can at least have some... We can use the EMP grenade to put some electricity damage on these guys, I guess. Oh, or not. Okay. This is so fucking annoying. We're not gonna die, I think, but this sucks. I got to find a better way to do these fights. Oh, you're kidding me. Thank you, Agents Incorporated. So we're basically the giant decoy. Thank goodness our armor is strong enough to take all this. Because that's it. That's all I can do. Just end my turn. Asshole. Please be it. Thank God. Oh no, there's more fighting. Where? Okay, no, it's over. Woo! Okay, we did it. In the future, I will want to be on this side, I think, and just stay there. How am I going to deal with all the nets that these jerks have? Oh, I don't know how we're going to deal with it. So we're going to take all of their drugs. Because we might actually put put this stuff to good use with Gabriel. So what did we learn? So we learned that I can't actually charge up into them. There's way too much damage that comes in. I'd have to use Aegis and Morphine at the perfect opportunity to maybe survive against 10 of them. But that would be really close. We have to have them spread their damage out everywhere. Actually, I think we'll use Fusion Cell. I have to come up with some way to deal with all of the nets that they throw. And I can't think of a good way of doing that. How can I deal with like 20 with them alternating nets? I don't think I can. Other than not being so far up. Actually, we could net them to stop them from moving. That would also help Aegis Incorporated kill them, I suppose. Oh, we have my armor to also needs recharging. And with this fight done, everyone, I think we're going to call this session as well. We've been playing for, believe it or not, an hour. So we should probably stop here. Let's just recharge everything. If it wasn't for our regenerative vest, we would have died that second time too. Embarrassing to die twice in the same fight. But there you have it. And can I loot an Aegis Incorporated without being seen? Let's find out. Normally you're not allowed to... the gun may see me. Gun still may see me. Let's see if I can loot the corpse. I just saved the game. Perfect. They didn't see me. Where are you, Hota? Congratulations. You're alive. Now report to Chief Briggs. Alright, everyone, but we're going to stop here. So... we had a fun fight. We got pinned out here in the middle of nowhere with people alternating their net throws. That sucks. I forgot that they all had nets. I thought only the spear guys do. It would make sense that they all did, but I don't know why I didn't consider it. Good lesson to learn. Our armor got a little beat up, but we're still in good shape. I'm thinking what might help are caltrops scattered liberally around out here too. So I think we'll be bringing back some crawler poison caltrops in order to make this a little easier for the next fight. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. We'll probably just be doing talking here, and then we'll be doubling back to Core City to inquire about the jet skis. That entire process will take about an hour, just a heads up. So the next one's, again, probably just going to be talking. But I look forward to seeing you guys in that next one, and take care, everyone. Thanks for watching.